Alright guys, this is a 2007 E450 Power Stroke. It's got the 6.0 Super Duty. I'm going to go ahead and give you a walk around look at this thing. This has 137,000 miles on it. It runs great, doesn't need anything, and it's ready to go into service. It has Whelen and Code 3 lights. You'll notice it's got arrow stick in the rear light bar. It's got a, oops, I left this side door open. And then obviously the side floodlights come on anytime you open a side door. There's the passenger side. And front. Now you'll notice it had a growler siren in the front bumper there. See, like there, and it had some air horns that were beat up. We removed those. My company, I rent ambulances out for film and television production. So sometimes in my videos you might notice in the background movie trucks and whatnot. It's because we're at a studio. And this is one of the vehicles that I rent out for film and television shows. So the show it was working on is no longer, and they're done, and I don't have a job for this thing, so it's going up for sale. We'll go ahead and we'll go through the all the outside compartments first. This first compartment is just a big open space. There is a rack in there if you want to put shelves. All the compartments are diamond plate covered, and it's shiny and new looking with rubber mat down on the bottom. This next compartment, big compartment, you can see in there's more. If you wanted to add more shelves up there, you could do that. There's just one in there. There's that. The O2 compartment's in the middle. And you'll notice it has some extra wires coming off of the regulator. That is because it has a digital readout inside the patient compartment. So you can see how much is in the tank without having to come out and look at the tank. So there's that. And one more big compartment over here. Huge compartment. Put Hurst tool or any kind of you could put a generator for a Hurst tool. Big stuff in that compartment. We'll go inside in just a moment. Finish looking at this stuff. Let me go ahead and do that. This compartment doesn't have diamond plate inside, but it has like a truck bed coating. This is the backboard compartment. Then there's also access from inside. If you have something else, there is. If you wanted to put shelves in there, I don't have shelves for that space, but if you wanted to put something in there, you could. There's that. Tiny compartment, usually for like wheeled coaches. This is a road rescue ambulance. Sometimes wheeled coach has these little small compartments for tire chains, but here in California we don't really get snow, so you put whatever you wanted to put in there. And then we have the compartment here. Well, my camera and stuff is in there, but there's 3 shelves, and these will light up. You know, if the engine's running, all of these lights that are in there will all light up. But you know, for your jump bag, your monitor, your portable suction, all the stuff that you would take into a home or business for a rescue would go in this compartment. And then down here is the slide out tray for batteries. There's just one. I just have one connected. I might throw another one on there, but it can accommodate 3. So that is that. Let me do that. We'll go ahead and let me get it fired up, and we'll take a look in the back. Key. the back of this guy is beautiful. Let me open the iris up a little bit so you can see. Stainless steel all along the bottom there. The floor has that, it's like that black simulated diamond plate rubber flooring. The upholstery is great. What I like most about it is it's really tall. I'm 6'1" and I can stand up straight without having to bend my neck forward. So this is the back. Here, another thing I like, and you might be able to hear it, is in the ceiling there is these vents, and they go all along the ceiling there. Here's those compartments that I was talking to you about. If you had shelves in there, you could, I don't know, it would have to be something kind of small. But there's so much storage space in here, I don't know that you need more. And what's also cool is there's dividers that are already kind of integrated in there. And it also has that feature so when you're doing restock, you can just lift the frame up and out of the way so you don't have to mess with the doors trying to get stuff in there. So it's not a walkthrough. As you can see, there is this cabinet here that's got drawers, and there's that. There's a space back there. That's for an inverter. The inverter is not in here though. That was taken out. There's another space there. This is lockable. I don't have the key for that, but I know it can be had from the manufacturer that makes that latch. So that would probably be considered the narcotics locker, because it's the only compartment that locks in here. And then there's a IV drawer under the bench seat, so if you're sitting on the bench seat starting the line, you got your Tegaderm and your tourniquets and all your needles and everything right there. This is for a sharps container. That's, you've got the little rack for the sharps container, and bam, put your sharps in there. There's above the side door, kind of cool. So you got your glove butler for your medium large, extra large gloves, and then you just restock it by undoing those, and you can slide your gloves right in there. Pretty cool, because the plastic ones, as you probably know, break all the time. If you have a HEAR radio or some other kind of radio for base station contact, that can go in there. There is live power going to that box there. So you got this compartment there, but there's the jump seat. It has integrated child seat in there. So if you got a kid rider, put them right there. You have this compartment there, oxygen mask, cannulas, stuff like that. Another space up here, again, more dividers, stainless steel dividers all along there, and you can unscrew and manipulate those around depending on what kind of space you need. And then, I have a test tank that I use. I'll connect the oxygen so you can see how that works and all that. Let me just finish this stuff. There's a CPR seat there. It's actually really big and roomy. It's pretty wide. And then if you want more counter space, you can put that down.